Hi guys, it's Brooke. I'm sorry I didn't make the follow-up videos because I got really ill, and today's actually one of the first days that I've actually got my voice back. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I am still making videos. I'm not just like leaving you hanging, and I just thought I'd make a quick one today, otherwise I would get out of the swing of doing them. So, thought I'd make a quick one. It literally has to be quick. I've got a bath running. For some reason I always film at the end of the day, which isn't good, but hey, it's better than nothing. Yeah, so it's not a lot new. To cheer myself up while I was ill, I got the best pair of shoes. They're only from Topshop, but, well, the Topshop Premium, so they cost a bomb, but they are insanely hot. Like stupidly hot high heels. They actually look a lot like a pair of Christian Louboutins that I really wanted, just obviously without the red sole. But these have leather soles, so they're still posh. But they're so hot and really comfortable, so I'll wear those a lot. They're going to be my new date shoes. Speaking of dates, I haven't been on any because obviously I've been ill. I've had lots of lovely messages from people. Some people have sent me some very nice, kind messages. Please keep them coming. I like reading them. I don't know what else to say. It's just nice. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's like, I don't know, been so nice to me. It's rare. It's rare for people to be nice to me. And as promised, I thought I would go through some of my exes. I don't really want to, but lots of people have asked. Yeah, I just thought I would go through. So I had to make a list because, not because I've had hundreds, but because I wanted to get this in the right order. And the only ones I've mentioned have been ones that I have felt were worth mentioning because I've dated people before. And you know, like how you date someone for a couple of times, and then you never see them again. And I thought, well, that's pointless, like, mentioning them, because they didn't even stay in the picture long enough. But, okay, here we go. Starting from number 1. There was a boy called Jamie. I was 16, he was 22, I think. He lived in Reading. We dated for quite a while and he was sweet. And I still talk to him very, very, very rarely. But I'll still say hi if I see him. But there's nothing there. Then after him, there was a boy called Matt when I was about 17-ish, maybe a little older. I only dated him for a couple of months and I think he now lives in Scotland, I think. Oh, by the way, Jamie ended on really good terms. It just didn't work out. We both agreed. Matt, it was more a case of I wasn't that into him. Then there was Anthony. That was when I started work at Topshop and he was the one who I spoke about years ago on those videos. Yeah, he was weird. He was really weird. And, yeah, I haven't spoken to him since. Then there was a boy called Harry. Harry. The sooner I forget, the better. He actually wanted to marry me. He was very intense, but you know when you just see your life with someone and it's just stuck in the mud, never going anywhere. That's what it would have been like with Harry. So I left Harry. I met a boy called Charles. Well, I say boy, he was like 28. And that was at the beginning of this year because I was with Harry for like over a year. So now we've gotten up to the beginning of this year. I met a guy called Charles. Dated him for a while. He still talks to me, wants to take me out. But he's so like... All of these guys from this year are so, you know, hot and heavy and into you, and then they'll just not talk to you for like a month. And then they'll be like, hey babe, I miss you, come back to me, and then not talk to you for like a month. And it's just like, ugh. So yeah, he's one of those. And then there was John, he was the same. And then there was Pete, he was the same. And then there was Luke, and then there was Matt. They're all the boyfriends I've had this year. All of them have only been like a month long. They're all the same. Pete and Luke were the worst. They were the worst too, because they messed me about like nobody's business. They would like, oh my God, they'd be like, oh, I'll come pick you up from work, or I'll meet you on the weekend and we'll do whatever. And then you're stood there like an idiot waiting for them, and they're just not there, you know? And then again, you know, obviously things would end, and then like a week later they'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, it was my fault, I won't ever do it again. So like an idiot, you'll say, oh, okay, you know, I believe you. And then you're stood waiting, you know, at the train station, and they're not there, you know. So it's like, well, more for me. So that is my tragic list of men. I guess I could describe them. Yeah, Charles was 28. John's 27. John is beautiful. Like, I loved John so much. But he's one of those guys that I knew right from the beginning that you could never tame John. He would be out every night with a different woman. And he was very clear with that from the start. But you know, when you're just like so in awe of someone because they're just so gorgeous. Pete's 27. Luke is 23. And Matt is 30. None of them live close. I don't shit where I eat. So I never bump into an ex. I don't really talk to any of them, apart from the odd one. Like, Pete messaged me, like, Friday, and was all like, oh, I want to get back with you. And I was talking to him, but then he just disappeared again, you know, so, typical, so, deleting all those numbers. But yeah, that's my tragic list of boyfriends. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think, 9 boyfriends since I was 16. It's a lot, but it's because I've not found the right person yet, and I'm still looking for Mr. Right. I've just learned that I'm not going to get into any more of these sort of relationships, you know, like silly little ones where you know from the beginning that they're not going to go anywhere. The next one I get into is going to be for keeps, so I just need to find my husband. No, I'm joking. I just need to find someone nice. But at the moment, everyone nice is living in America. But anyway, I need to go get out of my work clothes and go have a bath. So I will make more videos, better ones. I'll make a better one some point this week when my voice is back a bit. But bye bye for now.